welcome back to Seeds of B&G. It's Saturday morning, about 8:45. We're gonna get out, get a whole lot of stuff done today, hopefully. I got a little bit of travel coming up next week, so I'm gonna go out to the garden, try to get that finished up. Might try to get it tilled today. Need to cut the grass. Having issues with the chickens laying eggs. So what we're gonna do is switch their food out. I put them back on that, I'll put a picture of it, that food that had trouble a while back. They said it was cleared up, but evidently we're still having a problem, and I gotta switch that food out because we haven't gotten eggs in probably a week or so. Consistently anyway, we might get 1 or 2 eggs, but we're gonna get that fixed today. Gonna switch that food out. The meat chickens gonna have the food that we was given to the laying hens, and the laying hens will get some new kind of higher grade food. I'm gonna fill up the bins for the pig food, but I'm in the garage right now because we have a new worker on the workforce. Excuse me, rangers keep running around, running into my legs. But the new worker on our workforce today, we've added a 0 turn. Her name is Hattie. It is a John Deere Z530R. I may do a review, a walk around on that. I ended up going with the 0 turn, or just a separate mower in general, because I got tired of taking off the mower, the belly. I guess they call it a belly mower. I got tired of taking that off of the tractor because I need to take that off the tractor so I can run into the woods and do stuff out there. Or when I got to cut the grass, I got to take the bucket off, got to take the box blade off. I just got to do all this kind of moving around and doing all this crap before I'm able to do whatever the task is. So from now on, Hattie's gonna do the cutting. Johnny's gonna do the tractor stuff, the heavy moving, the heavy lifting, all that stuff. Fun fact, my great-granddaddy name was Johnny, hard worker, easy going, and my grandmother, my great-grandmother, her name was Hattie. Hattie was known for cutting up. So that is why we have Hattie here. Hattie will let you know what's on her mind, throw you out the house, throw you out the yard. If you don't want to move, rumor has it, she had an old shotgun, an old pistol or something, and she'll help you change your mind on getting off her property. So, Hattie will be getting to work out here. Let me do a quick walk around now. See, this is what I need Hattie for, to come out here and make things right. Got some industrial, I guess, strength ant killer. I'm gonna spray along the bases, the base around the house as it starts to get chilly. Like this morning, it is about 55 degrees, I think they said it was. So as it starts to get chilly, ants try to move into your house or move closer to your house anyway. Here's Johnny. But I need to get down here, feed these pigs, and then get back up to where I can grab my coffee and get out here and get to work. This is chickens out here. Somebody's molting or got some feathers going loose. We'll get y'all back laying soon. Ranger, you supposed to be over here with me. And he's going to the pigs. But this is what we're going to clean up today. This side, we've been pulling off grapes like crazy. They are delicious. Let's see. I like to get these fellas right here. The hole is a little bit softer. And because we don't use no pesticides, I guess they even right off the vine. Yep. And get all this cleaned up. still kind of wet with, you know, the morning dew or whatever. But hopefully that stuff starts to drop a little bit. And we're gonna cut them through. May go ahead and pull up some stuff and till. We're gonna try to collect as many of the pins that we can. And go ahead and till this stuff and clean it up. What y'all talking about? All right, there he goes doing laps. That's what he does. All right, they got water. Let's get them some food. Should be good for now. I'm either gonna fill this back up, or I might put 2 bags in the feeder. But I don't want to do that until maybe the day before I travel. Throw a couple bags of food in there so they could eat. That way Alicia, AJ won't have to worry about coming out here before school in the mornings, because that's what I usually do. I come out here about 7 o'clock before I head off to work. Throw some food out here, bring Ranger out, let him do his business. So we'll see. So I try to make 2, 3 separate piles, but they be right there together. That's what we got. I need to bring the mower up here. Nope, I'll leave the mower down here, matter of fact. Because we're going to go through this mess right here. Take that on down. Start pulling all the stuff out these beds. Clean that up. So probably from this one on over, I actually want to go ahead and till. I really pray that we get the well. That way we won't have no drought situations or having to switch it from rainwater. If we run out of rainwater to pump from the house, have to switch it to the city water because they have chemicals and chlorine and all that stuff in the water that they put in to treat for humans, but it's not so good for your plants. But we're gonna get ready for this dude. We're gonna get ready for the fall season. All right, guys, we're back. Alicia's already down to the garden. Andre has him a job. We moved the chickens, and we are swapping the laying food for the meat chicks. And they're going to town right now. I'll put some over there in the empty spot. Uh-oh. Careful.
Right here?
Yeah, that's fine. When you finish, close that top back, okay? AJ has went round to the house. He took Johnny to go get the food for the pigs and the chicks, or the laying chickens. And we're gonna come down here and start clearing out this side, pull up this landscape fabric, and see if we can salvage a lot of these pins here. Next year, we're gonna run this fabric just from one side, and I'm thinking it'll be way less. Well, it'll probably be the same amount to cover the area, but it'll be less work as far as cut this one, get off of that one. You know, we'll be able to take care of 75 feet at a time or 100 feet at a time instead of 75. Hey, good people. This is what we got so far. Got 2 beds cleared up. I think this was mainly Alicia. AJ might have helped with these, I believe. But she's busy at work over here. And I'm busy on this side trying to pull up this fabric, not leave too much of it out here. So I got the box blade on, got the scarifiers down, maybe an inch or 2. So when I drop the box, it will grab the fabric and kind of pull it and loosen it up. So I can come out here and pick it up. This one still needs to be drug a little bit. But we're trying to get most of this out of the garden so that it doesn't end up kind of tilled back into it. Not sure to hurt anything, but it's not biodegradable, so we want to get as much of it up as possible. This is what we got so far. I think this is rosemary, so we're trying our best. I'm trying my best not to bother it, so we'll see what we get with that. I'm gonna jump back on it, get back to it. When I come back, maybe I'll turn the camera on, let y'all watch me pull this for a while, see what we get with that. We've already changed out the chicken food. They're loving it. And the chicks went to town on what we pulled out of the chicken run. Oh, looks like the pool have turned on. This might be a day of work after I cut this grass later on. And then jump in the pool and relax. All right, that's what we got so far. Y'all stay tuned. We're out here getting it done. All right, about to take a quick break. Got the tiller on. Let y'all turn the key off on Johnny. Key is off. Turn the tiller on. I'm going by this fairly quickly. But the plan is to make a few passes on it, get that mixed in and get that grass pulled up, and so it'll go ahead and die. And I'm gonna take a break right now. It's getting hot. It's 12 o'clock. I forgot what time we started. Probably about 8:45 or so. But this is what we got. Gonna till this real good. I'm not gonna cover it back up for the fall crops. Just leave some space in between so we can get in here and pick whatever greens or whatever Alicia decides to grow. And we're just gonna leave it kind of uncovered for the fall season. And then when spring rolls back around, we'll see what we do at that point. But should turn out pretty good. This ground is turning over really, really good. But Alicia's hot. I'm hot. And we're gonna go ahead and take a break, get some water, hydrate, and I'll be back out here, probably with my little sun hat on though. All right, y'all stay tuned. Still getting it done. All right, good people. Got Johnny here on the patio. He's just coming back in from the chickens and the chicks. Gave them some of the kind of leftover cantaloupe that was out there, so the chickens are going to town. As you see, we got this side of the garden cleaned up pretty good. I've went over it several times. I think I tilled down maybe 6 to 8 inches. Turned that over really good. Got out as much as the fabric as we could. This is what we're looking like. It's a little bit darker in this area. That was the last area that I tilled. And when we had what was it? Compost or topsoil or something, we had garden soil delivered. We had it piled up in the middle, so we spread it out the best that we could with the box blade, the bucket, and kind of all the tools that we had. But this is what we're looking like right now. All the way over to this one. We cleaned this up pretty good. This is just dead grass that's on top of it. Next thing I need to do Just tackle this side of the terrace here, trellis. And we'll take care of that. And this last garden bed over there, I might try to get to this evening. But right now, about to go cut the grass. Using Hattie, the new John Deere Z530R. We're gonna see if I can figure out how to operate this thing. But we should be good to go now. As you see, Johnny's up there, got the bucket on. Got the tillers on the back. So we are good to go with having the tractor do tractor things and the mower's gonna do mower things. I'm gonna go back over here to the tractor, grab me some water before I go around to get the mower. Ranger, come on. What are you doing? Come on. No. Thinking when I get done, I'm gonna go for a dip in the pool. Yes, indeedy do. If anything, I can use this cool off as a reason to vacuum out the middle of the pool. There's a few leaves in there I can see. And we still need to come out and bury this, so I might measure that today as well. Alright guys, I have to say, the Z530R mower makes cutting the grass so much fun. It's a little bit muddy, a little bit dirty. There's remember we got that swale in the middle, and had a little bit of water in it, and I spent up a bunch of mud or whatever. But it mows pretty good. I need to hit this spot right here. But it mows pretty good. It's not scalping the ground. I didn't have to take off a bunch of attachments and stuff to get it going. I was able to go perfectly around this, around all the trees really, without coming back without the weed eater and all that stuff. I really like it. I haven't hit the back yet, but I was able to go right up against the fence line. I'm gonna go down the fence line today with some spray to kill that anyway. But about to go back, hit the backyard with it. This is on, let's see, I think I cut the front on maybe 2.5. So I might do that in the back as well. It's not too thick. Let's see what we're on over here. This is how you adjust it. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it and do like a walk around or whatever. 2.5. What am I on? 2 3/4. So I cut the front on 2 3/4. And it looks pretty good. I like it. Need to get out here this fall, treat it, get it ready for next spring, and might actually go for an actual lawn. I knew I was getting the pool, so I wasn't really worried about this front area because I knew they was gonna have to come back with their equipment and trucks and all that stuff. So now that the pool is in, I may try to till this up a little bit and make sure I throw in lots of seed and just overseed this whole front here really good. But like I said, Z530R mower, especially when you got a lot of acreage to cut. Well, I'll say a lot. It's a lot to me, 3 acres, but it makes it fun. So I'm gonna throw my headphones back on and get back to work. Took out some pork chops from my own pork. Might throw that on the grill I'm gonna throw it on the grill this afternoon or this evening. So that's gonna happen. But let me get back to work so it can happen. Catch y'all in a bit. remember the clock this morning, about 8 something. It's almost 4 o'clock. Still out here getting it done. About to wash down Johnny, about to wash down Hattie. By the way, Hattie is being driven around the yard by Andre. It's pretty much barely idling, but he weighs enough to get it going. He's creeping around the yard on it. Matter of fact, he's about to pressure wash the side of the house. We realized that we did the whole house except back here. So I'm gonna get this and that. Figure out what we should do. Pressure wash this here. Got some stuff we need to make its way back to the shed. We'll get it figured out. Guys, it's amazing what kids think of fun. Time of his life. Get the other side, buddy. That's fine. Kick it over. Just don't kick it on. I'll do it. Clean the tractor. You see that? He did it anyway. Had to do a great job. It's filthy. Get that off. First time use. I loved it. I get that mud off right there. Right there. Why you stop? Alright, good people. We now blew off the porch a little bit. Andre's out there in the pool. Smokey Joe is about to cook me up some meat here. So we gotta get that temperature up. There we go. That's our own pork right there. Got some pork chops and then some pork steaks. Move that around a little bit. There we go. Alright. I'll pressure wash the back of the house here. It's much better than before. Probably gonna have to get the ladder so I can get up top. Again, this side here was just green. Got it done. Got the yard done. Changed out the chicken food. Gave it to the chicks. Gave them some premium egg layers food. Got to use Hattie and Johnny today. I think I said it earlier, but Johnny was my great-grandfather down in New Bern, North Carolina. Easy-going fella. Did his work around the house. Worked his garden. Just easy going. Now my grandma tests something up. My great-grandma, she'll test something up. Hattie. And that's the name of our zero-turn new Z530R. It just came this week. I got it in because I was tired of every time I got ready to cut the grass, I had to put the belly mower on, take off the bucket, take off any kind of attachment I had on the back to cut the grass, and then when it was time to do work, usually in the same day, I have to sit there and try to put the attachment back on the back, take off the belly mower, and then put the bucket back on. A lot of this stuff works with weight balance, so you can't really lift too much heavy stuff with the front if you don't have anything in the back, and vice versa. You can't really dig down into the ground and till or use the box blade like you want to if you don't have any weight in the in the front. Now some people run weighted wheels and all that. I'm not really doing anything that crazy to need all of that just yet, but there's been a couple of times where I forgot to take off the belly mower and took off into the woods to do some work back there and ended up messing something up, or you know, having to unwedge a stick or something crazy. So I got out here today, really love the zero turn. I still got to get used to it. I was going left and right like crazy. I actually ate up one of our evergreen trees that we planted over here, so I thought I was a little bit better than I actually was, so I tried to go real fast and go around that tree, and all I could smell was evergreen tree. But I'll get that changed out. But that's what we got right now. Sorry the video's so long. Wait a minute, I ain't even done. I'm gonna walk down here real quick just to show y'all. I really like that cut that it put on the yard. I need to get some flags and mark these low spots, like right here, right in there. And I got all this dirt here. Might as well throw some dirt in there, plant some seed on top of it, use a low spot. This is really my leach field is what it was. And the leach field I didn't till or anything, so all the way down the leach field is kind of dippy or whatever. Different little holes that hold water when it rains. But this is the work we did this morning. Till all this up. I want to pick some of these puppers. She just pulled them off. We gotta get them. Came in here again. All of these little grassy spots. It's a hole down there. Just one hole, similar to what you see here, that all this is growing out of. Look at that. See what I mean? It looks like it just went crazy, but it's literally an anthill is literally what that is. But as you can see, one little hole. So we gotta figure out what to do with that. I'm thinking cardboard, once we pull whatever we're gonna pull out the hole, but we're not gonna put anything immediately back in it. I came through with the mower, mowed this up. We're eventually gonna pull this as well and till it, and then I'm gonna run the fabric this way, unless we can figure out how to stop weeds from growing in here without putting down a bunch of pesticides and stuff like that. We want our soil to stay just soil. So we'll see. More than likely we'll end up putting down the fabric cloth again. Pigs are doing good. Back here, chilling in the shade. Huh? 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 Come here. Peep, 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 peep. Y'all making a lot of noise. You better get off that rope. It's gonna let you know something. You better get your nose off that rope. You just gonna sit there and pee. Huh? Yeah, I told you I was gonna let you know something. You can't even pee in peace. Oh, y'all shielding. I understand. No, that's your buddy. You got shot, so you go over there and hide up under him. You see back here, my shooting burn. The guy piled that dirt nice and high for me. Eventually, shooting these railroad ties, they're gonna eventually kind of split up on me. But for right now, mountain of dirt behind it, well up past where I shoot at. So I'll be good to go to start sending some rounds a little bit higher. If I'm close, I have to aim probably half a foot to a foot lower than you would, kind of chest height away from someone. we at? There we go. That's about 20 feet away right there. So I would want to move that up, probably right in line with that second railroad tie, and that'll give you kind of a straight shot where you're not aiming down at all. I'm gonna come out maybe the beginning of next week and put these. This is what I got here. 200 pounds of hog grower, pretty much just normal pig food. Throw that into the hog feeder back there. It'll be good to go. But really proud of all the work we was able to get done today. We are 5 o'clock, so I've been going strong all day. I'm gonna treat myself with a grape. I think we should have been out here picking them. Did she get them all? I don't know where she got them. No, there she goes. Let's see. I like them golden ones. What is this? Can't tell which tree this is off of. Okay, so Carlos. This is the Carlos, and that's a Summit Muscadine. And we could go a whole, as they say, heap of them down here. Here we go. All right, everybody. That's all I got for now. It's been a long day, but we got it done. Y'all please like, comment, subscribe. Say what you want to say. And do what you want to do. I got to go tend to this meat. Y'all please like, comment, subscribe. Come back here.